What's up, everybody? How you all doing? Let me set up here real quick. Still gotta learn how to do all this live stuff. Well, on my second one, but give me 1 sec and I'll be able to read your stuff. I gotta watch my own ad? Alright, we are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? Do a little bit of talking about random robot vacuums if you guys want for a little bit, and then we'll unbox this awesome Neato D8. What's up, Colton, Francis? Probably gonna say this wrong, but Thuyan? Zachary, hello. Typical Blocks, hey, how you doing, man? Is that robot I sent you still working good? Neato D8 is a huge letdown. I'll be doing a lot of tests with this guy, and I'll let you know if I agree. I briefly tested the D7, and it was a good robot overall, but it wasn't nothing that much better than like an iRobot. So hopefully they changed a couple things in this. Talk about the 690. Unfortunately, well, I had the 692, which I just gave away. That's probably very similar. Talk about the i7. I've had an i7 Plus now for a couple of years. Very happy with it. I think it's very cool. It's definitely lacking in the technology department nowadays. There's a lot more technology that's out there that iRobot really needs to step up and do a lot more to it. I wanted to mention real quick, so a lot of people asked me if I would throw in a super chat feature where you can donate if you want to, and it will highlight your chat and move you to the top. Let me know if you guys see that on here, because I just activated it and I've never used it before. And if you want to do that, feel free to. I'd really appreciate it. And anything people do donate will go right back into this channel to buy robots like this. Alright, let's see here. Oliver, your Persenic M7 Pro just spins in circles. Are you sure it's fully up to date? Is there a software update? Is there any kind of dirt on the LiDAR sensor possibly? Or on the sensors underneath the robot? Have you cleaned it? That might help. And if none of that works, maybe even just try a good old reset. When is the Shark IQ poop test? I probably will be doing that eventually. I have to find some poop first. And yeah, that could be in the next few weeks or so. I don't mind doing it. I do have some extra carpet and some like fake wood floor that I could use for the test. Then obviously just throw it away when it's over with. Anything new with iHome? I am going to be doing the iHome down in my testing room very soon. So that will be cool. I still have a lot of robot vacuums to test down there. Let's see. Sorry if I miss any of these questions. Colton, I do still have the D8 500. I'll be putting that downstairs pretty soon. Persenic M7 Pro, you're going to get the Roomba S9 Plus. I think the Roomba is fantastic, I really do. I really hope they come out with a new one with LiDAR, some sort of obstacle avoidance, and then they'll be back in at least today's technology for robot vacuums. The Groove, I'm going to be doing that very soon. I actually planned to already record that, but when I went to set it up, for some reason the battery wasn't charged. So that's why I did the S9 Plus instead. And Hey, Crazy Postman with the 99 cents. Thank you, sir. That's cool. I wanted to make sure it works, and as you can see, it highlights your comment for you. That's pretty cool. And it has a nice chillin' sunglasses smiley face. Appreciate that. Let's see. So the $500. So the $500 Roomba S9 Plus was too good to be true. What do you mean by that? Then you bought one for $950. $950 is kind of the going price. I think it's on sale quite often for $9.99 to $8.99, something like that. So I mean, $950 is not bad if it was brand new. They scammed you. Oh shoot. Where did you buy it from, Car? eBay. So what was the scam? What happened? Did they just send you a fake robot or something? Are you going to get the Eufy 30C Max? I have found some good deals on eBay pre-owned for $126. I could. I have the 25C. I believe that's pretty similar. The 25C was one of my favorite robot vacuums last year for budget, and I would assume the 30C is going to be just as good, if not better. No, they wouldn't ship. Did you get a refund, car wash? Yeah, tech reviews and more. Feels like a long time ago for that, but yeah, I mean, it's been about 2 years since I opened this channel. So I appreciate all of you that sound is bad, huh, Kenny? Does anybody else think the sound is bad? I gotta figure out how to do this with my actual camera. Right now I'm on my iPhone. The last stream seemed to go really good and smooth. That could be why we don't have a very big audience right now. So what do you guys think of the Neato? Any of you thinking about ordering one, or are you guys waiting for my test? I think it's going to do good overall. I'm going to be testing it throughout my entire house, and we'll just see how good it's going to be. Give the Shark AI another chance. Why? I could make some more good content about how bad it is. Yeah, that's weird, Crazy Postman. Which D-bot are you talking about? I will say, even though I still didn't like the Shark AI, it's definitely better than IQ, no doubt about that. Yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna put this through every single test you've seen on this channel. I'll do it first, the navigation test to see how well it maps my main floor area. We'll do a normal pickup test for that, then we'll move it downstairs, see how well it navigates down there and can separate the rooms and all that. And then we'll put down the pickup test and see if it can compete with like the S9 Plus or anything like that. Colton, Saturday, awesome, man. That's coming up pretty quick. My son's birthday was yesterday. He's 11. Can't believe that. Time definitely flies. If you guys have any kids, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The D-Bot 920. I don't think I'm too familiar with that one. Yeah, the Gauntlet, I mean, there's not many robot vacuums out there with the obstacle avoidance right now. This is just going to run them over like the S9 Plus even does. One thing I noticed when I tested the D7, and I noticed this back then and with the newest reviews, is and you'll probably see this in my test, whenever this thing backs up against a wall, it'll actually like climb the wall a little bit and get stuck a lot. So I haven't even opened it yet, and I already don't even see a major difference between this and the D7. And I don't know why they're not coming out with a self-empty bin. That's something that every company should be coming out with, and there's no talk about it at all with Neato. The wall climbing thing, yeah, the D7 did that, and I believe that was even in an open area. It was just backing up and climbed the wall. I don't understand that at all. It's almost like they need a bumper on the back for this thing. But if it cleans really good and only goes up on the wall here and there and doesn't air out, then maybe not that big of a deal. Even the XV series, which I believe are the old models, right? If I had to pick one robot for the rest of my life, I'd honestly have to go with the S9 Plus, mainly because of the self-empty bin. Like I always say, that might change soon with the S7 coming out with the self-empty bin. I still think that's going to be very good. But right now, the S9 Plus it's a great vacuum. I've never had any issues with the newer one. Remember, about a year ago, I made a video of why I was returning that, and a year ago, the S9 Plus sucked. I hated it. I sent it back. But all these software updates they've been doing, it's really a top-tier robot right now in my eyes. 14-year-old XV11. I need to test that one out. How do I get that here? Your D-Bot is cleaning right now, instant. By the way, Instant and Digivore, how you guys doing? Thy Duck, I'm glad you have an S9 Plus and you like it. I have no complaints with the new one, I really don't. It's great, and it's 2 years old, so I might have to take you up on that, Digivore. That'd probably be a good video to do. I'll do this against your XV series and see which one's better. I want the iRobot i3. The i3 is very good if you have a smaller house or apartment. If you have a large floor plan, you want to step up to the i6, 7, or 8, or the S9. Well, typical blocks. I originally started this channel because I wanted to do more of the tech reviews and stuff, but I didn't think this would be basically a vacuum channel. It just kind of grew to that because of all the positivity that's come from it. And I actually enjoy testing them. And my brother actually got me into robot vacuums more than anything. So I'm going to start trying to do more tech related stuff, but I still will be 100% focusing, well, not 100%, but I'll be focusing on robot vacuums more than anything. But I do want to branch out and do some other things. You could borrow my XV Signature Pro. Wow, that sounds like a high-end model. I still like my Shark IQ more than my Roborock S4. Oh, Colton. I don't know. I don't understand why. Can you explain why? Yeah, that would be a cool video title. I should do that. I should do go buy the first iRobot ever made, and then the newest, like the S9, or even just a new, cheaper one, just so it's somewhat fair, and then see the difference between them. Yeah, the Neato Q11, that thing looks really cool. I've been so freaking busy lately that I haven't even had time to test that, but I have it charged and ready to go, and I'm going to have it clean my main floor plan really soon. And hopefully it does a really good job. Typical blocks, to be honest, I'd say definitely a profit, but I do put a lot of the money I make right into robot vacuums, so these aren't cheap. Luckily, lately I've been getting a lot of they're not sponsored videos per se, but a lot of companies send me these so I can review them. And I try to be 100% honest. I'm not going to let any company send me a robot for free. Because you know how I am with all my videos. If the robot sucks, then it sucks, and I'm going to let you know. Colton is blindly in love. Yeah, Colton, I'm still waiting on why the Shark IQ is better than a Roborock. Yeah, if you guys want to join our Discord, feel free to join. That he just Digivore just put the link down there, or the invite code, and we're just having everybody from this channel join, and we can talk about robot vacuums or anything. Yeah, I know. Vacuum Wars. He makes good content, but I don't trust his content. I've seen there was a video a while back where he was testing like all the best vacuums for hair, and I think a Shark won that too. Surprise! And he had this Dyson, and he was literally stepping on the cord and pushing the Dyson, saying, "This thing's really hard to push on carpet." And he's clearly stepping on the cord, and he doesn't even mention that, which is quite funny. If I can find that video one day, I need to throw it on one of my videos just because it's like why he had to have known he was stepping on that thing. But I don't mind Vacuum Wars. Shoot, I like him. He does good content. His tests seem to be, you know, a lot of information. Is he getting paid to say positive things? Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if I mentioned this last time. Probably next Monday, I have an entire pallet of liquidated or returned robot vacuums. There's a good 30 to 40 of them on this pallet. i6 Plus is a bunch of iRobots. D-Bots, there's actually Neato D7, D3, D4, all those coming. And I'm going to be testing all those out on this channel as well. And of course then selling them, because I bought them for my business. If any of you are curious what I do for a living, you should check out my other YouTube channel called The Pallet Hunter. 3 words, and it shows basically what I do for a living with my brother and his wife. And it's some good content. I mean, if you guys want to look into buying stuff to resell, you could make it a career. It is a ton of work, but it's definitely possible. The Pallet Hunter. If you wouldn't mind checking that out and subscribing, I'd really appreciate that. Let's see. Alright, let's see what Mr. Colton said. It gets confused once I move in the room, since the dock is on the side of the room. Maybe you have something wrong with your Roborock, Colton, because that's one of the best navigating robots around. Yeah, remember, Digivore, the Shark IQ was his favorite robot vacuum last year out of everything. Like, how's that possible? It's literally my most hated vacuum, but it's his favorite. Like, come on. Car wash. I wouldn't mind borrowing that. That'd be a cool test. We'll have to figure out how to get that to me, and I can ship it back. Of course, I'll pay both ways. If you want to send me an email, techandmore66@gmail.com. Same with any of you guys. If you guys have an older or specific robot vacuum that you want to see me test on this channel, you can ship it to me, and then I'll test it out and even, you know, credit you whenever I do the videos, and then of course I'll send it back to you. Typical blocks. The gaming PC is pre-built, but this is a aftermarket case with the fans that I swapped out. Oliver, will I review the T9 or iRobot Terra? If so, what are your opinions? The T9, I'm not sure if I'm going to review that. I might. Honestly, I don't know what's the iRobot Terra. I probably should know that, but I don't. My son is not here tonight. He's at his mother's. Kent McDonald. We'll be putting a lot of those on eBay probably. If you go check out the Pallet Hunter, my other channel, I believe we have some eBay links in those videos. We don't have any for sale right now, but like I said, next Monday, probably that following week, we'll probably have a bunch of them on there. And of course, we'll clean and test them all before we sell them. Pun, I have not heard when the S7 empty bin comes out. I thought it was late May, but you think that's coming up pretty soon. You think they would have put out some sort of publication about it? Yeah, I'm not big on camera-based robots except for the i7, i6, i8, S9. Like I always say, what iRobot does with the camera is quite impressive, and their app and room selection and all that good stuff is really quite up there. Typical blocks, I actually have, if they're going to send it, I've been in communication with them. Next week they're supposed to send me the 360 S10, which will be an awesome robots review on this channel. Oh, Oliver, okay, I actually kind of thought it was the Terra, but I thought I read like last year that they canceled that altogether. If they come out with the lawnmower, I will 100% test that out on this channel. Yeah, I think the Terra is going to be awesome. If they need to make those where it has GPS built in, and they'll just go around and clean your yard without the stuff that you have to bury. I don't like the fact that you have to lay down line, and then most of the brands for, you know, robot lawnmowers have to follow the line. That just seems like a big nightmare. D7. Yeah, the Pallet Hunter, I haven't had uploads there. I've been so busy with that job. But I do have some backlog that I'll be editing probably soon. But I've been focusing more on this channel. So, yeah, lawnmower robots are very expensive. Hey, what's up, Luke? How you doing? I plan on sending that out tomorrow, and I already have your address and all that. As soon as I do, I will send you the tracking number. And if you don't mind, when you get it, shoot me a picture of it and let me know you got it, and I'd appreciate that. Thanks for joining too. What is the best robot vacuum for the price and features? I need to know if you're talking just robot vacuum or one with a self-empty bin. Yeah, the Bissell Spinwave was not too bad of a vacuum. I think last year they had it for like $250. If you could have got it for $250, it's a pretty good deal. I think I paid $400 when I had mine, and that's just a little bit expensive. Yeah, Colton, I can unbox it soon. Oh, Crazy Postman, which robot lawnmower do you have? Yeah, Digivora, I'll have a ton of stuff to sell. What I plan to do this time, because last time I had a whole bunch of broken robots, but a lot of the same models, and I just sold them off individually just to get rid of them because I had so much going on. Let's say if I get two of the same exact robot and they're both broken, I'm going to try to completely disassemble them and get one of them working. I think that'd be pretty fun, and I'll make a video on that. Self-empty bin for the money. Well, that varies quite a bit because there's a lot of good self-empty bins now. Even that iHome Nova that was $399. The Proscenic M7 Pros you can pick up for around $400. There's a bunch of those LiDAR based ones for right at $400, and they're all pretty good. They're all pretty much the same robot. So if you're on a budget, I'd recommend one of those. If you have the money to buy a more expensive top tier one, I'd still say the S9 Plus. I really do like that. Sounds good, Luke. The spin wave, no, I sent that one back only because I paid the $400 for it. If I would have gotten it for the $250, I would have kept it. Yeah, the Wise robot vacuum was very good. I will be putting that down in the testing room pretty soon. The Husqvarna Automower 310. How's that working out for you, Crazy Postman? Is the N8 Plus worth it? I haven't tested that one out myself, but I don't see a big difference between that and my T8 Plus. I think it has a little bit better obstacle avoidance, but from what I'm reading, none of their obstacle avoidance systems are working that good right now. Will I get another Bissell spin wave? Hey, I might even get one on those pallets. There's literally like 40 robot vacuums on those pallets, and it's not manifested, so other than what I can see in the picture, I don't really know what's coming. I know from the picture it's definitely an i6 Plus. There's definitely a D3, a D4, a D7, and then a whole bunch of different iRobots. I think there's a couple of D-bots, and then whatever's on the back of the pallet that I can't see. I mean, it could be any robot vacuum. Hey, Crazy Postman, I'll have to check out your review. I'll check that out after this stream. The DJI Osmo Mobile 4, I did that one video you saw and that's it. I was thinking about trying it down in the testing room and having it on a tripod and then just having it follow the robot as it goes. I can try that in one of the next videos if you'd like. But from what I heard from a few of the people who watched it, it kind of made them dizzy watching them follow the robot for some reason. Car wash reviews and more? Yeah, I'll check out your channel after this for you. Yeah, obstacle avoidance doesn't seem to be working that great. I had the Shark AI, and I slightly tested that, and it barely worked. And then my T8 Plus really doesn't work at all. But I haven't tried the AI VI. That one's supposed to be a lot better quality. Oliver, the Coral Ultra. I might review that when it comes out. I don't think it's out yet. And then it depends on the price of it as well. I might reach out to them and see if they'd like to send me one for a review. Hey Colton, I'm glad you like your Shark IQ. And if you like that, you'll probably like the AI even better. But I don't recommend you do that. You have the OM3 and it's great. Good, I'm glad to hear that. The i8 Plus and the i7 Plus, from what I heard, the i8 Plus has slightly better battery, like 20% better, which is not that much. And then I think it comes with an extra filter and maybe an extra side brush. I think that's really the only difference. It's more just made for Costco to sell. Just like the i6 Plus is literally just made for Amazon to sell. So the i6, the i7, and the i8, the vacuum and self-empty bin, literally the same. It's just the Costco one comes with a couple added things which really don't matter that much. I still do have the iLife A10, another robot I will be testing downstairs. I still have a lot of robots to test down there. It takes a lot of time to do these videos for you guys, and don't get me wrong, I like doing them. But it takes, one test takes a good 3 to 4 hours total time. And then if I want to do a test afterwards, I have to wait for them to charge. and all that. So it does take a lot of time. I have a full-time job, of course, and so I don't have as much time as I want to be doing these videos, but I'm trying to pump them all out for you guys. I actually wasn't even going to do this live stream tonight because I've been working all day, but I'm like, you know what, it's Sunday, most of you are home, let's go and knock it out real quick. Plus the last one we did, it was fun hanging out with all you guys. Typical blocks, you donated a shark. I hope that's a joke. I will say, I want to say this publicly, Shark's robot vacuums are terrible, but I do like their upright, normal vacuums. Those are pretty good. I do like those. Instant Shark, if you want to send a picture of your D-Bot, go ahead. It's techandmore66@gmail.com. I need to do more tests with that ShineBot W450. That one, it's actually really good. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and have it clean the same area again, but without any ketchup or anything. I'm gonna put a new cleaner and water, and then after the test, I want to see if it's sticky. It had to have been the ketchup that was making the floor sticky. It is raining. You can actually hear that? Yeah, it's actually pouring right now. Huh. Yeah, look, we can go ahead and start breaking into this guy. Alright guys, D8 Plus. I want to first say thank you Neato for sending this to me. I will be reviewing this entirely throughout my entire house in the testing room. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on if I like it or not, or if I recommend it. Hopefully it does a really good job. I know their technology is pretty good on this guy. I know it has that, well, I'll show you. Let's just go and unbox it. Alright, so nice box. I like that they put some color into it. I hate the boxes that come that are just cardboard and brown. That's just me personally. If you're a major company, show off your stuff better. As most of you know, this has LiDAR navigation. The filters, almost a HEPA filter, does 99.5% of particles get trapped. And this will run up to 90 minutes. I'll have to test the timing. I want to see the difference between normal suction and then if I use the maximum suction, how long you'll actually get out of it. Thank you, Stuff and Things. I appreciate that. Do I like the diffuser feature on the D-Bot T9? I actually don't know what that feature is. Please let me know. Shut up and let me unbox. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's go ahead and unbox some of this, and then I'll get back to the questions. Alright, hopefully you guys can see this good enough. That's the presentation upon opening. Nicely packaged. I don't think there's too much in this guy. Nicely protected. Here is the charging base. This base is a little bit different than some of the other ones. This one will back up into the contacts, and it works just as good. It's just not as big as a profile as the ones that charge from the bottom, and I'll show you that as soon as we get it unboxed here. It does have a brush cleaning tool here, and it's on the back of the thing, which is a good location. It's got the little razor blade in there to cut the hair, and then a little comb to help get that out. It's actually held on by a little magnet too. Pretty cool, I like that. It's kind of smart of them to throw it on that. What's in the box? What's in the box? Alright, and then in the little accessory kit here, we have, oh wow, 2 filters. I wonder if there's one already installed. If there is and they give you 3 of them, that's pretty cool. I would appreciate the heck out of that. Most of these companies only give you 1 extra one. And these are probably not that cheap. Look how wide they are. And then of course the power cord. throw this back real quick. And then the power cord comes in two parts. Of course, it's the American version. Just pops right on. And yeah, that's a nice cord. Looks like it's got a decent length of the cable. Let's see, pretty long. I'll go back to your questions in just a second. And that is it. That is all that you get in this box. Not a ton of stuff, but like I said, I can appreciate the two filters, and I'm hoping there's one already in there. I would really like that. Alright, that is it. Let's go ahead and manuals, we don't need that. Let's go ahead and see this bot. From the pictures, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Personally, I think it is. It's got a stainless steel look. Almost like a bluish tint to it. I think that's a very good looking robot. What do you guys think? See the brushed stainless there and the kind of the reflection? Got a little bit of protection built in the back there. As you can see, this guy will back up and charge into the base like this, which is fine. And the cool thing about the Neatos are they have one of the biggest dust bins in the industry. I believe it's 700 milliliters of debris this guy will hold. And it does have the filter pre-installed, so you get 3 of them with this, which is quite awesome. I can really appreciate that, like I've been saying. Can I power it on? Sure, I'll power it on in just a second. So I like the looks of it a lot. It's more of a plasticky look than a metal look to me. I think the higher end, like the D9 and D10, have a more of a metal look to it. Another thing I do like about the the Neatos, is the big brush roll. This is the only other vacuum that I'm aware of that has the roll all the way across, other than the S9 Plus. So therefore, it's going to be picking up a lot more debris. So pretty cool. Pretty excited to try this out. What do you guys think? What test do you guys want to see first with this guy? 2 extra filters. I know I keep saying that, but I really like that. That's pretty awesome of them. I can't even think of another brand that gives you 2 extra filters. Alright, let's get back to some of these questions for you guys. Alright, do I have a personal favorite robot vacuum and mop? A combo? I'd say probably the best one that I've tested is probably the D8 T8 Plus with the professional, the one that oscillates, which is an extra $100. But that one probably did the best cleaning in my test. If you buy one of the ones, even like the Roborock S5 Max, any of the ones that have the pad and they just wet the pad and that's all they do, they're all garbage. I did not find a single mopping robot with a pad that does good at all. So don't buy one of those thinking it's going to be good. The Shark AI has a vibrating pad. I did test with that and it did terrible, so stay away from that. Alright, here we go. The D8 T9 can make the air in your house smell better, like those things in cars. That's pretty cool. Don't know if that's really necessary, but I mean, that's a cool touch, I guess. All the Neato bots have wall chargers? Yes, they do. He means wall chargers like this. One that it'll back up on rather than pull up on, if that makes sense. It looks sexy? Yes, it does. Looks awesome. They're all placed on the floor against the wall. Can you power it on? Yes, I will in just a second. Let's try the testing room first. Alright, do you want to see the pickup test or the gauntlet? Whole house first, please. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I'll do first. I usually do the whole house first because I already have a backlog of robots that I need to bring downstairs. I first test everything up here, get all those videos going, and then I move them downstairs where they'll kind of more permanently be left. Because I have so many robot vacuums just laying around my house that I just have clutter everywhere. Wait to test the S7. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the self-empty bin to come out, and then I will definitely be ordering that. Yeah, the D8 920 just drags the pad around. I don't think those things do anything other than maybe get up a little bit of dust. There's no way it's scrubbing at all or getting up any type of hardened material. I should do some tests with pet hair. I fully agree. I don't have a pet, but my brother does. And he actually has the S9 Plus, so it bags it for him. I did borrow a bag of his before with all the pet hair, and as soon as I emptied it, there was just dust and hair everywhere in the air. So that's why I never did anything with that. Maybe if he just swept some into a dustpan or something, that might not have so much dust in it, but I do agree with you. I do need to get some pet hair. Can I please power it on? Yeah, one more second. I love your channel as reviews of all robots and smaller companies. Thank you very much, Oliver. I do appreciate that. Where's the Roborock S5? That is in my basement right now. And I'm probably going to bring it back to the office and use it there. Right now, we actually got a Shark Ion on a pallet, and we're running that in the office. And as you know, that's just random navigation. And it just can't handle, it's almost 1,500 square feet, and it can't handle that at all. And it keeps getting stuck on this one dress that we have hanging down. It's kind of a POS as well. Alright, let's see if we can power this on real quick, because this desk is so dirty. Do I have anything I can throw down real quick? Not really. Let's see. I forgot if this has a power switch or not. I don't think it does. Does it? No? Unless it's under here. I don't remember. It's been so long since I tried a Neato. No power switch. I think the battery's completely dead. Yeah, the battery's totally dead. I can't run it right now. But I'll fully charge it and do all this test like I said before. But once again, awesome looking robot. I really do like it. I just hope it cleans as good as they say. Nine o'clock already. Can you please power it on? I tried. Which Shark Ion is it? I don't know the exact model. It's just, you know, the normal one that bounces off the walls. Never feed your Shark IQ a jelly donut. Why are you doing that? Can you get out the test tonight? On this guy? No, that'll take way too long. It's already 9 o'clock here. Been working all day too. I almost didn't make this video, but I wanted to chat with you guys for this weekend. Will Neato ever make a self-empty bin? That's up to Neato. You think by now they would have. To be honest, I do think this is going to be a good robot, but the difference between this and the D7, as of right this second, I'm not seeing it. Hopefully I can get the app working really good and make, you know, the no-go zones and separate the rooms and all that. And I think I'm going to do a video comparing this to the S9 Plus and see which app and map and all that I like better. Hey Chi, how you doing? Anything else you guys want to know or see? Any other tests you want me to do down in that room? I am still thinking about buying 8-inch boards and separating all the rooms. I might do that. And a lot of people, let me know here too, a lot of people want me to start, before I do like the pickup test, a lot of people are saying I should go ahead and map the area first. And it does make sense to map it first, but I just like to do and see what it does out of the box. Or I could do both. Do you guys want to see just straight up me bringing it downstairs and hitting clean? Or do you want me to map it first and then do a clean video, or both? Let me know, please. They were the best robot vacuum company. Yeah, Neato was huge back in the day. They were the first ones to ever come out with LiDAR. The best robot company, in my opinion. Honestly, I gotta go with iRobot. Other than that, I'd say Roborock. But the best overall, I would say iRobot. They make it very easy to change out your parts. If anything goes wrong, say one of your wheels goes bad, you can jump on eBay for 30 bucks, buy a new wheel, and have it installed in like 5 minutes. It's that easy to fix anything on the iRobots. But iRobot, you guys need to step it up. What are you guys doing? It's been 2 years plus. You guys have nothing that I'm aware of on the books. I'm sure they're working on something, but like, come on, it's 2021. You guys need a new robot. I have not gotten a Roomba 400 series. I need to. I'll look on eBay. I could probably pick one up for what, under 100 bucks, I'd say easily. RoboVac L70, isn't that the Eufy? That one has, I believe, the LiDAR, right? Yeah, LiDAR. I almost bought it the other day, but then I decided not to. Do I think iRobot will ever make a robot mop in the future? Yes, I do. I know I saw somewhere recently that they actually have robots like that, but they're not in the US. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure I saw, unless it was a fake ad or whatever, of a robot and a mop. But it didn't oscillate or anything like that. It was just like a rather basic robot vacuum with a mop, which does nothing. Oh, sorry to hear that, Colton. At least you had a clean house when you were there. Alright, cool, Digivore. That sounds good. I need to get in there and do more. I've been just so busy with everything that I just haven't had time to produce much for this channel. Still trying to get out a video at least every other day. It is true, called the Roomba Compo. Yeah, they have to be working on an S10 or S10 Plus. They absolutely have to be working on something. If not, they're going to lose being the best company out there. Dyson 360 Hero, so that one I actually tested on this channel about a year ago, probably at least. And it was good overall as far as cleaning, but it was way too tall, didn't have a side brush. Battery I don't think lasted very long, and I got rid of that because I think I just got like 700 bucks for it. I wasn't going to keep something that expensive that wasn't very good. Alright, anything else you guys want to see before we wrap up this video? See or ask. You can ask whatever you'd like. The first time I ran it. Oh, because her floors were pretty dirty. Hey Thompson, how you doing, buddy? Let me ask you guys this. What, if you could have the perfect robot vacuum, what would it have on it? Can I please put it on the dock and see what it does? Sure, why not? I gotta charge it anyways, right? can squeeze in here. Another thing about this is good to have, which you think all of them would have, is a cord wrap. So I hate the ones that go against the wall and then you have the cord dangling everywhere. I don't know why they don't throw in a quick cord wrap like that. I won't do it now because I'll be moving it, but definitely good to have that. Alright guys, so if you don't know, most robot vacuums, the base has these connectors. Hopefully you can see that. These connectors on the bottom, and they mostly, pull up like this and dock. The Neato, and there's a few others that do, but not many. They have these power connectors on the back, and they'll back up into the dock, just so you guys know if you don't know. And then it connects like that. Hopefully there's enough pressure, because usually it's against a wall. You can see these light up, it's like a pink color. So it goes from purple and pink to let you know it's charging. So let this charge for a little bit, and then before we end this, maybe we'll turn it on really quick. I still have to hook up the app and all that. I'll be making a video on how easy it is to hook up the app. And then after I do the full house floor plan, we'll see how easy it is to make the map and everything and divide the rooms. And then like I said, I'll put this up against the S9 Plus. One thing I will say, even though I love the looks of this, you can totally tell this is plastic. I wish it was more of a metal look. I think, like I said, the D9 and D10 have more of a custom look, which makes sense because this is the cheapest of the three. Roomba S9 Plus with vibrating mops, that would be cool. Anything with LiDAR, true LiDAR is the best. Mark S9 Plus without the price, yes. $900 is very pricey, but you do get what you pay for. It's definitely a solid robot vacuum. Vacuum and then mop, mapping abilities and LiDAR, yes, agreed. D9 self-empty bin, yes. Yeah, Digivore, that would be nice to have the stream chat. I would have a self-empty bin, LiDAR, good vibrating mop, 6,000 PA of suction, and obstacle avoidance. That'd be nice. 6,000, that might be a little bit overkill. I believe the Bissell Icon Pet claimed to be maybe I think it was even 7,000, which the suction was undeniably great, but it was a terrible robot. Had no navigation whatsoever. That was the one that, if you had the dock here, it wouldn't clean past like a line way out here, which was dumb. Do you think that, what? Oh, do I think they'll make a robot that climbs stairs? I highly doubt that. That would take an incredibly amount of work. It would literally have to have something inside that can lift it up. Stairs are what, a good 8 inches? And then like level itself off and then go up there. I don't think there's any way you'll see a robot vacuum that climbs stairs. Mark Cooper, is there any difference between the D8 and D7? I will let you know that in probably the next week or so. Not that I have seen so far, but I'll do the research when I do the actual review, and I'll let you know every difference. Dan, hey, how you doing, man? Nice to see you again. Pun, I wish self-empty bins were bagless. See, personally, and I don't have dogs though, but I could assume with 2 dogs they fill up really quick. So I get your point on that, but personally I like the bags just because how much cleaner it is. You literally don't have to touch dirt at all. And even when you, like the Shark IQ, when you dump that bin out, you still get like this poof of dust and stuff that falls out of your trash can. you think the future of robot vacuum is? Man, that's a good question. You never know what they're going to come out with. I think they're almost there. LiDAR, I think, is going to be what every company uses. I think even iRobot's going to eventually have to switch to LiDAR or something similar. Obstacle avoidance is a must, but right now it's just not working that good. One that has a drone built in to lift it up your stairs for you. No, that would be cool though, if it popped out some freaking propellers and could lift it up to your second floor. I think everybody in the world would buy that, but it'd probably be like $10,000. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate you. If I got my Shark IQ sooner, I was going to give it to my grandma. That would have been nice of you. I just gave my mom the Eufy 25C last year for her birthday, and she loves it. I loved it so much, I just had to buy her one. It was like 99 bucks at Walmart. Like, great deal, great robot vacuum for a small house. You fill up your vacuum bin every run because of the dog. Yeah. Like I said, I don't have pets, so I don't run into that problem. I kind of wish I did now because of this channel. A lot of people have pets, and a lot of people want to see what these do for robots. I might get a pet eventually. My son wants one. I kind of want one too, but I've just been so busy that I don't have time to take care of a pet right now. Digivore, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic night. Electrolux Trilobite. I haven't tested that one out. If I remember right, that's the old one, correct? Doesn't that one have some crazy amount of suction? Yeah, I'll try to start in just a couple more minutes, Colton. I have summoned the robot vacuum guys. Yes, I have. Yeah, I know. I need to get some pets. I can get like this little dog and have him sit here and be part of the channel. How cool would that be? Probably give me a lot more subscribers because people love pets. Ooh, it's a good idea. Do I think iRobot will ever invent a robot with a camera for obstacle avoidance and you'll be able to live view it? Yes, I do believe that. I would assume their S10, and they know how many robot vacuums there are and how much competition they have. The next one they come out with, it has to have everything. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't. Get a cat that rides the vacs, that would be cool. Tax business expense, it would be actually. Put all the dog food and all that onto the channel. Has Samsung stopped making the robot mop? Not that I'm aware of. Maybe they're just out of stock on it. You have a new YouTube channel coming out called Robot Vacuums and More. Yeah, I'll check that out for you. Yeah, Crazy Postman. I could see that in the future, where your robot vacuum will have something built in, and if it hears like a noise or something, it'll just drive out and investigate. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Alexa or Amazon has a maybe it's Ring, I don't know, but they have a flying robot that if it hears something, it'll actually, it's like a drone, it has a camera built in, and it'll come out of the base and search your house for the noise and show you a live view of what it sees. And then you can, you know, even talk from it if it's an intruder. I mean, that would just be crazy. Have you guys seen that? They showed that last year. Alright, Colton, just for you. Well, hi there. Sounds pretty good. Not too loud on this suction level. You can feel the exhaust out the back. Cute little side brush spinning. Don't fall. It'd be funny if it fell on its first testing run. Wish I had some debris I could throw down. There we go. See how well this guy cleans. It turns off the rollers whenever it thinks it's going to fall. So I have to aim it. Let's see if it can suck up this thin paper. You ask and you shall receive. There you go. So I guess it's doing a perimeter sweep real quick. And then you should see it clean inside of this wall. It can do whatever it wants. See if it gets up all that paper. Definitely doesn't like to be on the table. This way. This way. There you go. Oh, you can see it sucking up in there before it even gets to the brush roll. That's pretty cool. It didn't even touch the brush roll. It actually sucked it up before it got to it, so it's got good suction whenever it's going. I've never actually watched that before. I'll show you guys that whenever I do the review. Give it a jelly donut. I don't know about that. Alright guys, this is good. Seems to be working good so far. Let's see if we can find the base. I have to figure out how to send it home.
I'm ready to clean.
I want you to go home. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out later. It just moaned at me. Alright, let's charge her up. But I think this guy's going to do pretty good. What do you guys think? Alright, let's get back to your questions. Can you start it? Okay. You gotta go, Colton. You have a good night. Yeah, the Samsung JetBot, that's a very good mop. If they think it can make that thing smart and go, you know, recharge itself and all that, that's going to be a very good mop. Where did I get the D8? I got this from Neato. They sent this to me. Thanks again, Neato. Hey, Pun, thanks for stopping by, and I appreciate your comments. See you later, Colton. Have a good night. Here's to life. It looks good. It does look good. I think it's going to do a good job. I need to do a test on this guy now and the S9 Plus and see if this D shape really does clean out corners. So I might, on my next full run of my floor plan, purposely put a bunch of stuff in the corners and see at the end of the test if it actually gets it out. Because one thing I noticed, the side, the side brush is kind of back here, whereas most side brushes are up front and corner. So if this is cleaning the very edge of the corner, the side brush isn't helping it flick, so it's relying just on suction. Charge. Alright, car wash, that'd be awesome. Let me know, and let me know what it costs, and I'll refund the money and send it back to you. D-Bot D77. Matthew, you have the D4 and it was good at first, but now the navigation stopped working. That's definitely a shame. And if it can't find the dock, it's almost useless. Where is my water? There it is. Yeah, Mark, the JetBot 90 AI Plus. I don't even know when that's coming out. Have you guys heard when they plan to make that come out? The only thing I didn't like about that guy is how tall it was. Therefore, obviously, it will not fit underneath your couches, and it won't fit underneath your cabinets either when it's mopping. Will there be a new version of the BravoJet M6? That's the thing I've been saying. What is iRobot doing? That M6 has been out for what, 2 years as well? They must still be selling really good for them not to be throwing out new ones. Is the BravoJet 240 worth getting? I would say yes if you have a very small area to clean. If you just want to use it in your bathrooms, it's going to do great. But if you have a large dining room and a kitchen like I do that's combined, it's not going to be able to get the entire floor effectively because there's no navigation. It doesn't know where to go. Yeah, Mark, I agree. At least they're trying something. And I know the Samsungs have great suction, so hopefully they do something right. I will definitely be testing that out when it comes out. And yeah, let's just hope, right? How are we going to do the Neato shipping? We'll have to figure that out too. If you want to email me after this, or I'll throw my email in here real quick. If any of you have any questions, feel free to contact me. There we go. What mop do I recommend without breaking the bank? Honestly, the best mop that I've used was the Samsung, the one that sits on the two round rotating pads. Oliver, you have a good night. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. I'd say probably the Samsung. If you only want mopping, I'd say definitely that. It cleaned the best out of all the tests I did. It's only like $250, but it's not smart. That's the downside of it. Yeah, instant. Go ahead. You can send me a picture. I'd be curious to see how it looks. Alright guys, it's almost 9:30. I probably need to wrap this up. We can talk a few more minutes if you guys have any final questions or thoughts. Any other ideas you have for the testing room or any other tests that I do on this channel. Let me know what other items you'd like to see me review. I want to start getting into more computers, cameras, drones, all that good stuff. Here's to life. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You have a good night, too. What is the ideal time you guys want to see these live streams if I do them? I had to do tonight. I was planning on doing at 7 Central Time, but I ran late at work, so that's why I did the 8:15. I know 8:15 is kind of pushing late for a lot of people. I'm thinking 7 would probably be the best for me if I can make it happen. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, Car Wash, I see your email. I'll wait for you to email me. Karcher RC3000. Isn't Karcher a power washing company? I've never heard of that one. Alright, Notori. Sounds good to me. Mark, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. You have a good night too. see, what else do I have coming? The 360 S10 is supposed to be coming. I have a couple of new stick vacuums I'll be testing. Proscenic sent me one. I have a Kaival, which is a new company that's in the vacuuming game. They're probably on par with Proscenic. They're sending me a vacuum to test. That'll be coming up soon. I have a cool alcohol machine. It's called the Bartesian, and it mixes the alcohol for you and comes with pods. Kind of like a Keurig coffee machine, but with alcohol. I'm going to be reviewing that pretty soon on this channel. That should be fun. They sent me the machine and a whole bunch of different alcohol flavors. I just have to go buy the booze, and that should be an interesting stream. I'm going to try to get my brothers on that stream, and it might be pretty funny because we'll be drinking. The D8 looks a lot different than my D7. Just the overall looks. I believe the LiDAR area is quite a bit different if I remember right. Alright, Dan, thanks for stopping by. You have an awesome night. I appreciate you coming by. Karcher Robot Vacuum Cleaner RC3000. Let me look that up real quick because I've never heard of that. Every company is making robot vacuums now. They must be cheap to make. Karcher Robot Vacuum, there we go. Another robot vacuum I want to test is the Makita, the tool company. They have a real big one that's for shops. I definitely want to test that one out soon. But it's like $1,300 after you factor in the battery, which is kind of ridiculous. However, the S9 is about that much after you factor in everything. Karcher vacuum. Let me check that really quick. I see vacuums, but not the robot vacuums. Let me see. Oh, there we go. It's Karcher. Is it this big yellow thing? Yeah, I don't think this thing's going to do very good. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but this big yellow blob is a Karcher Robot Vacuum. Alright, I think we're going to wrap this up. Sent the pics. Instant, let me go and I did get the picture. Let me see. That way you can see my reaction on camera if you want about your robot. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff in your dirt bin. Okay, yeah, the D-Bot. Isn't that like the N79S, I think? Something like that? Alright, let's see. I don't know how to pronounce that, but the Meal, whatever, Scout RX2. It's another one I haven't got around to doing. I might do eventually. A lot of the reviews I saw on that were not very good on Amazon. The Buddy, yeah, the Makita test would be fun because I actually have on my real job a warehouse space that has, you know, little chunks of pallets, little nails, a whole bunch of just random debris, and that would be really good to test out. I might order that just to try it. And if I like it, we'll keep it. If not, back to Makita. Any other robot vacuums you guys like to see me test? I try to stay away from the no-name Chinese ones just because there's hundreds of them now. And I'm trying to keep the reviews I do on this channel kind of the higher end robots because I don't think many people care about the Fujitsu robot vacuum or whatever. Electrolux Parade 9. Never even heard of that, buddy. LG Cord Zero, that one, Titus. That's that real thick one, I believe. I have no interest in testing that one. That one's going to be similar to the Dyson Heuris that I tested. I don't like the real thick robots. I don't think they do very good overall. Now, if LG, you want to send me one, let's see. Oh, man. Alright, guys. I think we're going to have to wrap this guy up. Electrolux Pure i9. I'll have to look that one up. Is that thing new or is it old? I don't think Electrolux makes them right now, do they? Alright, guys. Well, I appreciate you all coming by. Do you guys want me to do these live videos more often? I probably can find, at least an hour or two every weekend. I do enjoy this. It's fun chatting with all of you. And let me know if you want me to do unboxings like this, just do them live rather than just a video that I upload. If you guys like it live better, I don't mind unboxing live. And what about doing a live video of this actually cleaning in the testing room? It'd probably be about an hour-long live video because that's about how long it takes to clean. And we can chat about how well it's cleaning and anything else you want me to do while it's live. That could be a cool little video. Car wash, I will check out your channel. That's going to wrap it up, guys. It's been a long day. I appreciate y'all coming by. If you're new, please do me a big favor, like this video and subscribe. I got a ton of robot vacuum content coming. Got a few hundred videos on this channel already, and I try to be as honest as I can with how these guys clean. So I would appreciate that, and we're going to wrap up this video. So you all have a fantastic night, and I'll probably do another live video next week, or I might even do a live video of this testing downstairs. I think that could be a cool live video because we could chat as it cleans. So, alright, I'm going to end this stream now. Thanks again, guys, for coming by. Live testing with the Neato D8, I can do that, or if that goes popular, I can do that on all the robot vacuums, because regardless, it's still going to record and give me the video I need. But if we did a live, we could chat and stuff while it's going. And I could even have it clean downstairs and sit up here and chat with you guys while it cleans. So that could be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind doing that. Alright, I gotta end this. It's getting late here. I still have other stuff to do. I'll probably do some testing with this guy tomorrow. And yeah, once again, if you're new, please subscribe. It helps me out more than you know, and I'd really appreciate it. Alright, guys, have a fantastic night, and we will see you in the next one. D8. Peace.